Mm. As Moses will kind of put her hands together as she is casting Healing Spirit. So Healing
Of
Spirit
course.
is a little tiny token that I can use 1 plus ability mod. I already forget my ability modifier. Well, that's a great spellcasting thing. Plus 3, so I have 4 uses out of it to heal 1d6 plus my Shepherd's Crook healing. So 2d6. And I'll be placing this right on top of him.
Immediately brought back up with 7. But you are stinging. It is the acid burns. You, while you are healed from them, the flesh that was acid is very sensitive.
Haha, joke's on
Actually,
you. I have permanent mage armor.
out of curiosity, with his knowledge of, like, I guess technically acids, because you would use acid in alchemy, could he help treat the flesh that got burned
I mean,
on anyone?
the flesh was healed, but you know how uh, a treated burn will
Well,
still, the flesh will still be like, it'll still
Yeah.
hurt if you touch it.
okay, it's that. But
Yeah,
what about on the other two? Because they're not
they
getting treated.
they 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 got
Not
only like,
yet.
yeah, the damage they face is like, they could like kind of, the damage didn't
Hey,
get necessarily, it mostly hit their armor, but it doesn't seem to be damaging the armor.
chemical burns. Chemical burns are still bad to have. Okay.
And Moses will kind of guide the Healing Spirit, which looks like a little tiny pig with wings, as she'll kind of guide it over to Ebony and let her take a heal from it too.
Oh, that was weird.
It's 6.
And then after that, I would probably take one as well. So 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
Okay. And Gary's not injured, correct?
No,
Yeah, he is, or no? No,
no.
he isn't.
You
Okay.
I
you
said
you
no.
blocked the flesh from getting to him.
Yeah. And then the flying little tiny pig will just go over and sit back on Fred's shoulder as he'll get the last one. It's 6.
Okay.
And the little tiny pig will oink oink and just disappear.
As the situation has kind of calmed down, you start to notice, like, throughout the city, other fights are not close to where you are, but definitely near the, like, the area of the town where you and the other summoners, there does seem to be a fight going. It is a good 30 minutes away from you, so you will not be able to participate in it, but there is seem to be other attacks going on in this city right now, that the father is probably fighting in it, a bunch of the summoners are fighting in it. They seem to be taking care.
I know the others are probably fighting the same thing we are, but maybe we should throw these guys in a burlap sack and bring them back to the father to do some testing on, to make sure that they didn't like go off with a bigger group to kingdom and whatever not, you know, just for safety measures. But then again, we're not supposed to leave our post either. So what do you suppose we do?
Is there city watch still about?
You were the city
Yes,
watch for
everyone's
this
fighting.
area, so if you wanted it, you could probably find more if you went to different.
That's an open question in character to the rest of the party, seeing if yeah. Because we
We
should
are the
probably
Blue
let
Squad.
someone know. Probably let somebody else know about the two dead bodies here, and then the rest of the assailants that we just killed, and
Yeah,
whatever that thing was.
let's stuff that thing in a sack.
Is there anything left of it to stuff in a sack?
Oh, the flesh?
Yes.
It exploded, but there are still bits and pieces, uh, like throughout the alleyway.
If you wanna touch it, be my guest.
No, I
Ebony
really
already
don't.
touched it. She can.
Agreed.
You know what? In this case, I'm sorry, Ebony, I have to agree.
At least you have gloves.
Oh, you you guys, you could all just bite me.
I think that did enough. These things did enough fighting for all of us.
Moses will shrug her shoulder and go over to Ebony and just open her mouth.
See, there you go. Most is offering. Cool, thank you. All right, let's. I do not like that thing.
She'll
I don't.
just go back to a smile and giggle as she'll hopefully grab a burlap sack and probably get like a piece of its head or like um what's the spitadles called? The sharp talon thingy majiggies. If she can pick
Spikes.
one of those up in the
Claws,
burlap sack.
spikes.
Yeah, spikes.
A lot of the spikes are, but one of them, well, like a couple of them, five. You can get a couple of the spikes. You can get pieces of its head.
Mm, Not
Uh,
enough to be a weapon or anything, but enough for
yeah.
yeah.
These things are not durable enough to be weapons when not connected. Uh,
No, no, just enough to be proof that someone would be like, "Oh, I fought that thing as well, possibly."
if you were to try to pick up the gold grip things, when touch it, it crumbles like ice.
Oh,
Yeah, if only there was a thing called a camera that we could use. No. So even if she were to grab the bag and kind of swoop it around one of those things, it would just still shatter.
Yeah, just even the most gentle touch causes it to kind of like just crumble, like kind of like dry
Aw.
ice.
Well, dry ice is in the bag now too.
Chunks of put in the bag. Seems like these love cleaning. They destroy the evidence after they die. Uh, yes, you do see that there are
no, one
two.
made a very big mess. It is not self-cleaning.
Let's destroy the evidence. Uh,
Arguably, left more behind.
I mean, it just
It's
looks
like,
like it just looked like an exploded doll. You you do
that's
see,
disgusting.
yes, it is an aberration. Aberrations tend to be very disgusting. Uh,
Oh, I hope we don't have to fight more of these.
no
Well,
promises.
let's start running back to.
No.
You do see two, oh, the two dead bodies that were eaten by the are over there in a pile. It looks like there might have been other bodies that they had picked.
Should probably let someone else know about all this. Uh, would
Uh,
Feathers or Hootie be? I was gonna say, would Feathers or Hootie be able to get a message to some other guards?
We might be
I
able to
do
see in the
not have
dark
the
because they have
message yet.
but feathers probably.
No, it's not having the message spell. It's just having a bit of paper which Gary would have, and then
Oh.
attaching it to the bird to go find. Yeah,
The familiars can
the
talk.
old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
Oh, can they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Even better. Well, still.
You
Yeah,
want
Foodie
to
would be up for trying to.
have
Attempting to, anyway.
yes, have who make a perception check. Great check.
It doesn't rely on hearing or sight, correct?
The darkness, even with the dark vision, this fog is
Because
going
it
to
was keen
hinder.
hearing and sight.
It would have disadvantage, but because you have advantage, it's check. So a 15.
15.